Okay, so you should have just watched the video, and we are starting the class discussion about the video, about the mockumentary. And let me go ahead and present so you can see what we're looking at. Eventually, I will show you what we're looking at. Get that off of there. Okay, so this is what we're talking about. We're looking at the aspects of the video that are true. These are things that you're to be thinking of and remembering for the time that we have a test. Okay, so we talked about the things, and we're just going to go through them again. Gracie, what did you say was one of the things that was true about this video?
The garbage patch in the middle of the ocean.
The garbage patch exists in the middle of the ocean, and Riley, you said, right? Yeah, that they can travel a great distance. What is something else that was very true? True.
They break down.
Okay, they do break down, but give me more than that.
It's the cycle of plastic.
Do they decompose?
Yes.
Like whenever you think of, Lion King, The Circle of Life, or Avatar. Come on, these movies.
Yeah, Lion King got me with.
With the cycle, like that we're all made of the same stuff. Every living thing is made of the same stuff. Bio 1 flashback, carbohydrates, lipids, proteins,
Monomers.
and those nucleic acids. We're all made of the same things. So what dirt is the decomposition of leaves and all that stuff. And then if we didn't put ourselves in a casket, which I think it sounds really gross, but I think it would be a great idea instead of burying people in caskets. They have pods. Have you ever seen those?
Yeah.
That they actually bury you in like a pod in a tree, so that you would actually become that tree. So all the nutrients, all the parts that were you. So that's when we talk about decomposing.
That's kind of cool.
When we're talking about decomposing, I think it's super cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Having to get the tree cut down.
But did you mean like? That's my mom. That is weird though.
Ew, and
But people do that, don't they? A lot of times, whenever they get cremated, they will plant a tree and put their ashes by the tree so that you can sit by that tree but anyway, that is so far up. I just wanted you to think about decomposing. Decomposing means becoming one with the earth again. It's natural. So do the plastic bags actually decompose?
No.
No, they do not, but they do break down, right? That's what they said.
We should make one of those thingies.
Oh, a pod?
No.
Like who's volunteering? What are you making?
What's that thing?
With the banana peels and the.
A
We
decomposer.
are.
A decomposer.
We are. Those are things. Well, I'll bring my chickens in. No, we are doing that. There's a part of the unit that's sustainability, and we actually are going to make compost bins, and we are going to compost.
Compost.
We
That's what
have
it was.
butterflies in too.
I know. Okay, what else was new? I mean, what else was true? What else was true?
We could have so many animals.
Stop it. Baby, what was something you remember from the video that was true?
The Pacific pile of garbage.
Well, we did say that. What about, there's one thing that I thought about whenever
All obstacles it runs into.
Okay, all the obstacles it runs into. Tell me about whenever it was talking about the concrete rivers in California, that's just does not sound, it's not natural. But what happened? Some of them never made it to the ocean. So what did they do instead?
They just stuck in us.
They just sit there. Was it something, did you feel bad about the plastic bag, or whenever you looked at that, was it gross? It was kind of gross. I mean, it's just garbage. So that's stuff we see all over the place. So whenever we see the garbage and the pollution. I did think of something, whenever it was in the park and that one got stabbed and it said, this is the end of its journey.
What are they calling it?
Is it? No, where does it go now?
The landfill.
Right, so it doesn't make it to the ocean, but it's not gonna decompose anyway, so we'll talk about that too, later. Okay, okay. Where did you go? There's a slide missing. There it is. So when we're looking at this, we talk about the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, and it keeps getting bigger, and you'll see, I'm sorry, one of these videos that you're gonna watch, there's actually 2 of them, and they're found here, and this one, the big one, is 2 Texases. And it's hard to even fathom as far as, I don't even know how many Pennsylvanias would fit into Texas. 3?
I think
2?
I'd say four.
you like divided it up.
Okay, but that's a lot, okay? It's a lot. And because of the ocean currents, they swirl, so it just kind of gets stuck in there and doesn't go anywhere. Eventually, it does break down into these tiny little particles. What else? It said that there are millions of tons of just garbage bags, and then billions of other types of plastic that are there with them. It said that it's an oasis for all this plastic. So another thing, once it hits the ocean, what does this plastic bag have to try to avoid?
Sharks.
Sea life, any sea life that's going to try to eat it, which was not a positive thing, right? You don't, turtle, yes.
Is there like more than one of those?
What, garbage patch?
Yeah.
That's what I was saying there, that you're going to watch 3 videos, and one of those videos it talks about there being more than one.
I thought this was garbage.
Oh, I should have brought those in for you guys instead of lifesavers. Or what are they called? Sour patch. Okay. All right. So what you guys are going to do is,
Hey, look at that.
she was eating a lifesaver. So there are 3 videos linked below, and you guys, it's in Canvas. If you haven't gotten there, I'll constantly remind you how to get to where you're going, right? That's not the right class.
Go home.
You go home,
Go.
right? Yep. And then look, that's what I'm starting to do is telling you what you're looking forward to for the week, right? What we're going to be doing. And then there it is. So, okay, I'm going to read this to you. Plastic is everywhere. It's a convenience that is inexpensive and something that many people believe that we cannot do without. It's time that we start our journey looking into the life of the plastic that we use and begin making changes. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch, or GPGP, is a good place to start. In this activity, you're going to learn about it and participate in a debate to evaluate options for cleaning up the mess. Okay, I've never had a debate before, so that's one of the things that as we scroll through here, we'll get through it, we'll see. Okay? So there's different things that we're going to need to turn in for this assignment. I don't know the total points, but I had to put points down. Because you cyber people, if you don't see points, you don't do it. So I thought I'd toss down some points. So I'm not really sure exactly what it will be. All right? And always, this is the first time that I've ever done this, right? So it might suck. It might be awesome. We'll have to adapt as we go through to make the best, I think it's going to be kind of cool, but we'll see. Okay. So when you'll go to the presentation. And then if you have headphones, you're going to watch these videos. Although the other classes, if you watch them and turn the sound off, you can read them, but that's no fun.
Oh no, what happened?
Do you guys know what Cornell notes are?
Yes.
Okay.
I never saw my canvas sometimes.
Is that the outline under?
Yeah, yes. Okay. So I do say I had my expectations really low when it says that you're required to have at least 3 I Thought Wonders for the first 2 videos. But as you watch them, there's a lot. The reason I said 3 is because the first 2 videos are about 2 minutes. But there's a lot of information in there. And the reason that I'm having you each do them is so that you can stop them, write some stuff down, and then then, start them, rewind them, whatever. So there's the review. And then the last one, the third one, the nurdles, this is the funniest word. The nurdles, you keep all three. You keep all three. Yeah.
So look what I did, guys. I got the headphones that have like the headphones. And I bought one of these things.
It's a dongle.
Yeah, so I can still use it for my phone, but if I need it at school, I can use it for the computer.
Forget it.
I mean, it's smart, isn't it?
You're so funny.
Who knows? I took my brother's,
Minis.
and I don't know where it was. I think it's because like it, dongle.
Like kind of like dongle that. I don't even know.
Dongle? Why is it called a dongle?
You talk. At least.
Oh, look, okay, so look. So I got this, so I can use it in my phone, my phone doesn't have the headphone thing, and at school, on the computer, so I don't have to use the nasty ones that don't get lice.
Right?
And, so I bought this dongle thing, and it switches it from this to the phone thing.
I love
Smart,
mine.
isn't it?
I love mine.
Okay.
I stole my brother's out of his car, and I don't know.
So when you guys, whenever you're taking some, I definitely want you to put the title of the videos. So the first would say, I want number 1, the Pacific Garbage Patch. And then just scribble down, like as you're watching it, the notes over here, right where the lines are. And then just kind of summarize the main idea of those notes that you've just taken. Does that make sense? Okay? So that's what you guys are doing. This is your time watching those 3 videos and just taking some notes.
I think it's Joe Biden.
Joe Biden?
Yeah, he's a commercial.
Well,
He's everywhere.
Get Donald Trump on there.
No, critical free zone.
I had Donald Trump on here.
I posted, I just asked a question on Facebook, if people actually believed any of the commercials, and I got like,
Everyone wants you.
She's still recording.
oh, I am still recording.
Go on.
I'm done.
I need to watch that. Come